Ju-on Black Ghost, like White Ghost, is a movie totally unrelated to Kayako. This movie sees a little girl get cursed by her unborn twin. This ought to be interesting. Now let's talk about it. So starting off, I know this isn't a problem exclusive to this movie, but it's random that all of a sudden this just started happening to the girl. I mean, the unborn baby has been unborn since day one, so why not try and take over long before now? What was the point of waiting 5 years? I mean, the actress obviously isn't 5, but apparently her character is 5. And if this is something caused by a recent event, we don't know what that event was. It just starts happening. At least in White Ghost, they kind of explain the curse by going, oh look, this mirror turns you into a predator. But here it's like, oh yeah, I exist inside of you, don't I? Guess I'll take over. I ain't doing anything. I'm not gonna fault the movie for that though, simply because that's something that supernatural films do a lot. Just suddenly shit happens, no explanation. That out of the way, the 5-year-old, who clearly isn't 5, is a girl named Fuki. Fuki's been having these strange outbursts where she screams and flails around a bit before fainting. We learn later, after her doctors run some tests, that she has an unborn twin inside of her. And because this is the only logical conclusion to reach, both mom and the doctor believe the unborn baby is cursing her. Because of course, why wouldn't you assume that? I'm sure that it's a cultural thing, by the way. It's just, I'm also very positive that if something was wrong medically speaking, doctors would medically try to solve it before jumping to things like this. So no hate to the culture. If that's, like, if spirits and all that stuff's a big part of it, no hate to it. But they really jumped straight to it in this. She seems healthy. Run more tests? No. She's cursed. Like all Ju-on movies, we then watch as people around Fuki and the people around those people start dying. All at the hands of the Black Ghost. I really don't have much to say about this movie. I mean, as far as demonic possession horror goes, I guess this is a fine addition to the subgenre. I did like the idea of the unborn twin possessing the living one, but there's just something about this one that I didn't enjoy. Maybe it's that I wanted the story to be better than what it was, because it is just a girl suffering and then eventually in the hospital gets exorcised. Also worth mentioning, I don't think the ghost in this was creepy in the slightest. I know Kayako and Toshio are pretty simple character designs, but there was just something off-putting about those characters, at least originally. This is just like, ooh, look, you can kind of see facial features along with a set of eyes. You can hardly even see it when it's dark, and I mean, it's not a bad thing, it's just not good either. One thing I will give this movie credit for, though, is the body horror. There's one point where the aunt of Fuki tries exorcising the spirit, and we watch the face literally rises up from Fuki's stomach, opening its eyes. It looked pretty creepy. I really liked that. In the end, I would rate Ju-on Black Ghost a low 7 out of 10. I almost gave it a 6, but I really do like the idea of this movie. I just wish it came with the same amount of thought and effort and scare as the original films. If you've seen this movie, I'd love to hear your thoughts on it down in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Have a nice day.
Looking for more horror fun?
You're goddamn right.
Then check out the VHS comic book series, a parody of the horror genre that follows the lives of 3 teens as they fight to survive a horror movie, where every day is loaded with blood, boobs, and buds. The first 2 issues can be found in the description below.
I was obsessed with